okay? The first thing I'd like to do, like if I do my early counter, is I like to counter grab his sleeve, okay? I'm thinking a step ahead of him because when I go next, he's going to want to move his hand, okay? So now he's going to be kind of committed to this position. So I counter grab his sleeve, then I reach over the arm that he's grabbing with, thumb inside, and I kick the slack out, and I'm going to start putting my weight here. And now I'm just driving all my weight forward, like my head's even with his head, okay? And then all I'm doing is like rotating my body, breaking that grip off, and then punching it down into his chest. Here it'd be very easy for me to hop up and start to pass the guard, okay? So, if I go like this, without controlling that hand, there's nothing stopping him from like changing the grip on me. Like now let go and reach over the top. Now he's got me in what? The arm bar. So whoever's arm is on the top here is going to be winning that battle, okay? With the arm bar and the choke. So what I'm doing is I'm locking his arm in position. So now go ahead and try to change your grip. See how it's kind of, he let go for me. See what I'm saying? Because, yeah. So let's look at it again. The other thing that I want to do is I want to make sure that when I go, I'm not just pressing with my, you don't feel any discomfort right there, right? No. So my arm is just a frame, okay? And my body weight is what's putting the pressure down. My arm is straight like I'm doing a one-arm push-up, and then I come in with my head level with his head. The other thing that I'm doing here is I'm trying to glue as much of my chest into the back of his arm as possible. So when I go to break the grip, see how my chest is really like bowed forward here? And my grip is like I'm shooting a bow and arrow right into his head. So I twist. That breaks the grip off, and then I punch the arm down, okay? Hop up, and then you're ready to pass. It's going to be an early counter. If he's got his grip here, and he's already started to slide the other hand in, okay, what I need to do is follow the second hand. So if his hand went under, I follow it underneath, and then I grab the side of my head here. Go ahead and choke. I can sit here and talk to you while he's trying to choke. Go ahead and do it. Now I can do this here, right? So just follow his hand. So as it's coming under, I'm following. There's a wedge now between, and I grab the side of my own skull. Go ahead and choke. The trick here is to keep my arm vertical. If I let my arm fold, it's a lot more pressure. Maybe you won't choke me, but you feel stronger there, right?
Yeah, correct.
So the idea is the more vertical I go with my arm, that's where I'm strong. You see there's a very little flex in my wrist? And I use this other hand to break. Go ahead and choke a little bit. Break it right off, okay? Since he's still holding here, if I wanted, I could just go ahead and do that other counter that we were just talking about, okay? So you can combine them, like if he's real stubborn, not letting go of your collar. But I think if you start using these two together, it's going to be real hard for him to catch you in a choke. I think this is a very irritating grab to deal with, like if you're not familiar with how it works. He goes under, you follow, use your other hand to break, all right, and then you're free. But what if he goes over? See, now doesn't work so good. So if he's going, I have to be aware of like which arm is going to do the damage, right? So if he's going over, I got to use the other hand and now make the grip here. So one hand is not going to work in all situations. Come back. If he's going under, I'm following. I'm always putting like something between his arms here and grabbing my head. That creates like that frame. If he's going over, I put something between his arms. And then I grab, and I'm always pushing against his elbow right there. Okay? Let's try those two. Early sleeve control on his neck. Get even with his head and chest contours to his arm, and then shoot the bow and arrow right into his face. That breaks the grip. Punch and escape. Second one, it's a late reaction. He got his hand going underneath and stuff. I follow, grab my own skull, break my grip. Same thing. If he goes over, I gotta use my other hand. Hand goes between, and then I'm breaking the grip here. All right, let's try that. I want you guys to be super confident if you're not gonna get